What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 stocks in this video, including 6 big tech stocks, which is my regular, and also AMD, Nvda, and Netflix as a bonus. So definitely hit that thumbs up button, that is greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get more access with me and get my real-time call-outs, join the top tier Patreon. You get 10% off joining annually and also get 1 month free. So definitely check out the link below in the description. And now let's get right into it with first one, Microsoft, which is down 0.33% on the day. Absolutely flat on the day. I mean, not really going anywhere. Got up to 308.61 and down to 304 and now sitting at 304, 305 at the closing. So Microsoft here, guys, it needs a pullback. Yes, it's looking bullish. With the earnings, this thing had a massive run up, almost up to 310, and now we're pulling back. So Microsoft, now if you look at my screen, it's trading below 5 SMA, which is sitting at 305.57. So Microsoft, now the support will be at 300, and below that, watch out for 294 to 290, and that was that breakout. And then finally with that earnings, we gapped up here on Microsoft and we got that massive breakout. So that is going to be a key level to watch if there is a pullback on Microsoft. I don't know about filling this gap anytime soon at 281. I mean, you would be lucky to see Microsoft down to 281 and filling this gap from that earning. Now to the upside, Microsoft can break above 305.57, blue line 5 SMA. And then we're going to see a push all the way up to 310. And once we get above 310, there is going to be more upside and possibly another new 52-week high on Microsoft. And now we're going to look at AMD. AMD stock is down over 9% with bad earnings and bad guidance, and especially the earnings on AMD wasn't that great, guys. And this thing took a massive beating today, trading below lower Bollinger Band, and now $80 will be a key level of support, and below that AMD can definitely, and I think it's coming, it's going to fill this gap down here at 75.20. And who knows, with the sell-off we get in May, even $70 possible here on AMD. Now to the upside, yes, it's getting oversold, so we could see a dead cat bounce. And look at this, and if we short it, and that's why the chart always works. If you're disciplined, you can make money. If you caught the dip at 81 today in the morning, I'm not talking about late in the day, and I also posted the play here on AMD too. Buy at 81, 85 strike. This thing actually got up to 85 and then came back down all the way down to 81 and now sitting at 81.62. So AMD getting oversold. Yes, we could possibly see 80 tomorrow, but there will be a bounce back up to 83 to 85 again. And once we break 85, then watch out for the gap on top all the way up to $88. And now we're going to look at Google, which is absolutely flat on the day. Google had a run up today all the way up to 108. And if you look at my screen, blue line 5 SMA sitting at 107.28. And look at this nasty candle and that big rejection. But end of the day, it's holding above 105 as a support. Google needs to break 107.28, this blue line 5 SMA, and then we could see it run up back up to 110. And Google stock breaks 105, then watch out for the support, lower Bollinger Band down here at 103.52, and that is going to be a strong support. Below that, watch out for 101 to even 100. So far, Google stock able to hold 105, and that was that breakout. So that is going to be a key level here on Google stock to hold 105. And if this thing can break 107.28, Google heading higher, we're going to see 110 again here on Google stock. Until this Bollinger Band expands to the upside, it's not going any higher anytime soon. And now we're going to look at Nvda, which is down 1.45% on the day. And this was a massive trade I took live trading in my Discord, getting some calls exactly at 275, 285 calls May 5th this Friday expiration, and look at this massive run on Nvidia, guys. I mean, almost got in the money, 283.67, and that was almost 100% that I got on my second half when I sold. But there was more money on Nvidia. If I was holding all the way up to 283 at least, it was almost 150%. So that was a massive trade on Nvidia, and now it's down to 278, down 1.5% on the day. And look at this, guys. Nvidia trading below 280, not holding blue line 5 SMA as support. And why I took that trade, I mean, look at this tag right here. It cannot get any better. And that's why my simple moving averages that I use here on my chart always works like a charm for me. I mean, look at this, guys. It cannot get any better. 274.58, low for the day, 274.72. Holding on to 13 SMA. I gotta take this trade, and as soon as I took it, I mean, forget about hitting my stop. This thing and never even came closer to hitting my stop. As soon as I bought it, it was up and it was gone, took off, and now it's trading below 280. So tomorrow 280 will be a resistance to watch on Nvidia, blue line 5 SMA, and if that breaks, a quick trip up to 285 to 289 possible. Now below 274.58, watch out for the next support, 272.67, and then down here at 269. And now we're going to look at Apple. Apple stock is down 0.65% and now down over 1% after hour. Now Apple also, another trade I took live in my Discord right here at 170.45, took some 167.50 puts on Apple stock, and look at this, guys, went in the money, but I sold. I'm not holding anything. It was a day trade, expiration again for Friday, May 5th, so it's done. But look at this insane move. I mean, you gotta short this thing right here. Look at this, guys. 170.83, where this upper Bollinger Band is sitting, and this is Apple stock. So it's not like it's going to break out massively. It's going to trade above upper Bollinger Band, and it's going to stay there. So I took that trade, and look at this thing. Now it's at 165. So I think some of you guys, my Patreon members, are still holding. So tomorrow, more money on Apple stock. Now this thing came down. I locked in profit, and now it was holding 165 as a support. But as of right now, after hour, just playing with the support at 165. So there is gonna be a key level, white line 20 SMA tomorrow, 165 right here. If that gives up before the earnings, and tomorrow we have big earnings from Apple, guys, it could be something to watch after hour tomorrow, and market will make a decision based off that earnings tomorrow on Apple. I mean, if this thing pumps back up 175, 180, we're going to see the rally continuing to the upside in the market, especially in the tech sector. Now, if this thing dumps down to 160, then watch out. We could see a rug pull here in the market tomorrow. Now, Apple stock 165 will be a key level, and below that, watch out for 160. To the upside, it was holding 160, and now we will have resistance at 168, 170, and above that, with some good earnings, a new 52-week high possible on Apple stock. And now we're going to look at Amazon. Amazon stock is absolutely flat on the day, but Amazon, there was an attempt here on Amazon to break not only 104, also break out right here, but that was a fake breakout today on Amazon. And look at this nasty looking candle on Amazon. Massive rejection. Soon as it got closer to 106, not only it took out on the way back 105 support, also took out 104, and now barely holding on to white line 20 SMA as a support, and it's right around 103.32. So that is going to be a key level tomorrow to watch on Amazon, 103.32. Below that, 100 to even 98, all the way down to $97 possible on Amazon. To the upside, 104, 105 needs to break, and if that happens on Amazon, we're going to see another push all the way up to 109. And now we're going to look at Tesla, which is also flat on the day, and Tesla stock again, another attempt all the way up to 165, and now 13 SMA coming down, sitting at 166 before getting up to 166, 167. Tesla coming down, and now again just holding on to blue line 5 SMA as a support, 160. If that gives up tomorrow, a quick trip down to 155, 148, and then 146 gap down here. To the upside, Tesla will need to break 166 to 167, and above that, we could see a move up to 172.88 to 177. And now we're going to look at Netflix. On Netflix, it's up 0.5%, and I totally missed the call here on Netflix, guys. And that's why if you're a Patreon member and you're going live with me 3 days a week, please watch 1 or 2 stocks if you have time. I mean, look what we missed today. Early in the morning, I said 315 also was out, in my channels where it says buy area is 315, taking the trade right off of this Bollinger Band, and that's why that was out there, so you can watch that. And we missed a big trade today on Netflix. I mean, look at this thing, guys. Right here, the stop would never get hit, because this thing, after hitting 315, never looked back. Went back up. Look at this, 320, almost 325. So calls, would have been in the money today, and this could have been a big trade. I just missed it. I didn't see it at 315, 316, and by the time I saw it, it was already up to 320. Now Netflix is getting oversold. Now also, we do not have a bull trend on Netflix, and as of right now, so far, I mean, look at this. So this is the lower Bollinger Band, and this thing is coming down, holding that as a support every time. Netflix coming down to this lower Bollinger Band, getting a bounce off of this Bollinger Band and going back up. Also, Bollinger Band coming down slowly, and that means what? In next few days, Netflix cannot get that breakout above 333. And also, guys, I mean, look at this. I mean, this kind of like a bear flag here on this daily chart, and that means what? The support on Netflix going into tomorrow will be 314, lower Bollinger Band, and then we have nothing all the way down here at 303. Now, if this bear flag plays out, we're going to see more downside, not only 303, possibly down to even 275. To the upside, Netflix, lot of resistance right here. And look at this, 322, 325, 330, 333, and then we could see more upside, and it will be back in a bullish trend, at least in the short term, if Netflix can break 333. Until then, Netflix will come down. And look at today, 325, 322. This thing came back down, not even holding any support here at the end, and now trading at 319. So tomorrow we could see that dip again on Netflix at 314, but that does not mean that tomorrow I'm going to trade Netflix again. This thing can come down. I mean, every day you're not going to get lucky. I traded Netflix 2 times this week, and this thing paid. And today was the big day. I missed, and now this thing can come down. 314, 313 gives up. 303 will be the next stop on Netflix. And to the upside, 322, 325, 330, 333, all resistance level to watch on Netflix. And now we're going to look at Meta, which is down close to 1%. And look at this thing, guys. I mean, this thing does not want to give up. The support, 237. Intraday came all the way down to 232, but end of the day, above 237. And that means what? This is a strong bullish trend. It's not going to die easily and just roll over. So watch 237. Meta can stay above 237. Definitely, we're going to see it run up to 244, and the next stop will be at 248. Below 237, this thing can come down all the way down to 13 SMA, 224, and then the breakout to 20, aligned with this white line, 20 SMA. And that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for watching.